Here we are crossing the Salt River in the upper Salt River Rec area. Beautiful country out here. Absolutely gorgeous. That's one thing about this area. I mean, Utah and Arizona in general. Just beautiful outdoor areas. The natural beauty, biologically, geologically, is just stunning. And you'd never imagine the sort of treasures and unique things you might encounter out here. And we're going to show you some in just a bit. And I'm stopping here because I need to poo. Here's the toilet. Yay! So I just paid a short visit to the Roosevelt diversion dam in the upper Salt River. It's a day use area. I don't think they do overnight camping here. It's an absolutely gorgeous place. This isn't too far away from where I'm going to be doing some rock surveying. There are mines all over these hills here. I mean, just all over the place. It's a mineralogist's dream. Okay, so I'm leaving the diversion dam area. Here he makes a nice little holiday setup, right? Really nice. Yeah, it must be nice living out here. I guess some people would love it. I think I would. Despite what you might think, I mean, I do not have four-wheel drive. I have a little Hyundai SUV, a Tucson, and this is as rough as it gets. If it was wet, muddy out here, I wouldn't even bother. All right. You can see the sign clearly says, right? You got to be careful. There's no specific notices, but this is where they used to do a lot of uranium mining. And I do not go into mines or shafts, ever. Only professionals with equipment and all that should even attempt that. All right, let me see if I can open the gate. But sometime if somebody comes out here and gets hurt, then they'll lock it up. Yeah, and spoil the fun for the rest of us. All right, here we go. Now, this was all an open area previously. Well, I mean, it's open, but what they did was they mined the uranium ore, they piled it up for shipment, right? All the nice quality ore. But then, of course, prices went down and all that. And it just sat there, you know, supposedly in lieu of shipping, which never happened. Say they buried it about 2 years ago. Just covered it with some topsoil. And here it is. This is a little fenced off area over here. Right? And you can see it's just kind of piled up. But there's the little radiation sign right there. Doesn't say hazard. It just says radiation area is contaminated and you shouldn't camp here. And stay out, stay alive, which is good advice. Right? But I would imagine if you were foolish enough to try and dig out of that, then yeah, you could be in trouble. So, but anyway, I see somebody over there to the left of me, camping or whatever. I'm gonna stop here and take a look. Hi everyone, it's Mr. C here, and today I am in central Arizona. And this is an old uranium mine near Asbestos Creek. I can see someone's gone under the barbed wire there. I'm not that adventurous yet. I know where this is. Maybe I would like to tell everybody about it, but I worry people will come out here and get hurt, and then they'll lock it up. Right now it isn't. Right now it just says, hey, be careful. National Forest land. You should be careful out here. This is serious stuff. This is a surface deposit, so nobody has to go inside anything, and I wouldn't anyway. You don't go into adits or mines. Don't! Okay, unless you are a miner with mining equipment and actual doing mining with a company, it's a bad idea. Okay, so here we go. And now I literally have to try and recognize a rock. But I think I remember where it is. Okay, we'll see. Now this is already at times 10, and if you watch the meter, okay, it tops out. It's this layer. There's some down here as well. That's particularly hot. And let me put this closer. Okay, so watch as I get it closer. Now this is at times 10 already. But the nice thing is I can step back and there's not all that extra radiation around like there was before. Okay, but this is the hottest boulder I've run into. The rest of them, no big deal. But this one, whoa mama. Here. This particular stone, which is huge, is the most radioactive I've found out here. There is a wall of ore down below, which as a whole, I think your whole body gets that at once. And that's one reason I didn't want to be down there. I didn't like it. I could get greedy and go after more. You want to find what's next, you know. I can only look, I can't take. So there's no point in me chiseling this up to death. But one thing, keep in mind, contamination, and what does that mean? Exposed to radiation, you know, do you become radioactive or your clothes become radioactive? What it means is that the dust or other radioactive particles can get on you or on your clothes, right? If you get radioactive dust on your clothes, they're contaminated and you got to get that off. Take it off and wash it. That's really all you have to do for just regular stuff like this. Just want to take one last look, right? Yeah. Make sure you can see down there. Look at that canyon. And it's probably radioactive as heck down there because all the runoff, all the dust, it's all going down there. You can see the tiles and tailings have piled up down there. And the mountain on the opposite side, or the hill on the opposite side, right? There's adits over there, trails. I mean, people have been over there for sure. This area has been quite thoroughly explored. I'm out here on a Wednesday near Christmas vacation. Haven't run into anybody. There have been people out here probably doing the same thing I am, just curious, you know. But very interesting place. So there's the vehicle right over there. Might need to, probably shouldn't be filming this while I'm coming up the side of this thing. All right. And another good thing to bring would be a critter stick. Whoa, see, or a cactus. I believe it's December 22nd today. It always feels like I could do a little more thorough exploration. Soft ground. Yeah. And every time I look over at those tailings that are buried, you know, I'm tempted to take a shovel over there. But again, and it's fenced in, and I don't want health trouble. I don't want legal trouble. Oh heavens. Stirring up the birds. Just like a lot of things, you know, it's something you need to respect and you need to understand. At least if you're curious about it, read about it, understand it. And I just wanted to see if I could do it. You know, come out here. Can you really find something radioactive in nature? It's all around and you might not know it, right? Look at all the junk I have. This is all just my junk, you know, wrappers, containers. All this is my trash, right? It's like a Krispy Kreme box, coffee cups, some box, a toothpaste box, because I brought some toothpaste out. I was eating donuts. I don't want all that, you know, for hours and hours on my teeth. So coffee and donuts. When you get older, you'll care about your teeth, believe me. Make sure the car starts. It's always a scary thing. Because with nowadays, you can't roll them, right? They won't like go halfway through it. They'll just like, all right. Whoo! I mean, my car's in good shape. I took good care of it. But out here, you think about that stuff. Here we go. Just to my right, I'm just headed out on that tiny dirt road. You can see what used to be out here. Right, it's just one big cement slab right next to all that gravel parking lot out there. I can hardly see because my eyes are in the sun, but this is all a big cement slab that probably at some point some building rested on. Big concrete slab. Yeah, probably some building, office for the mining company or whatever was there. And then over here is, again, the piles of not tailings, but actual ore. They piled it up over there. Piled all that stuff up. Now it looks like it's just grass, but it's been covered up for safety, right? And the only sign that's out here is this baby right here, right? Kind of warning you, you don't want to camp here, right? Pretty plain. Stay out and stay alive. I did not go in there, everybody, okay? I would never say that somebody should. All right, that's all been covered because it was all just laid out in the open or ready to go, but it's all buried now. It's the only sign warning people it's dangerous out here. Mr. C signing off again. So there's Roosevelt Lake and the Salt River going into it down there. Just gorgeous. All these beautiful hills. It's a nature lover's and mineralogist's dream. I mean, you can see all the different layers of rock and everything out there. Just fascinating. And just below it is some beautiful fishing areas. I mean, just incredible.